Alright, it's Strictly 4K, and today I'm here with
YBB Tassir.
Alright, so for you and your fans and shit, I'm gonna ask you some questions that your fans probably should know and stuff like that. So first question is, what does YBB stand for?
It stands for Young Broward Boy.
Is there a way you came up with it, like how you came up with the type of stuff?
Yeah, I came up with that shit really in like 5th grade, but I ain't really use it. But it was already like a concept. It was me, and it was a couple of my friends from elementary. One of my friends' name was Fred and shit. Like, yeah, we used to go to Pasadena and shit. Yeah, we made that shit up, but I ain't start using it in my rap name until like 9th grade, 8th grade. That's when I put YBB in my shit. Yep.
Alright, so that's how it's YBB, so that's pretty much how you came up with it and it stands for it? Alright.
It just came up in elementary. We was just doing a whole lot of bad shit. And like, man, like we just some young Broward boys. Like we just doing average Broward shit. We some young Broward boys. So.
Alright. How did you what's some things you plan to do to YBB movement? Like what's future envisions you have for this YBB movement?
YBB, I need to trademark that shit, turn into LLC and shit, and then
a lot of people probably are using similar shit, probably have it.
If YBB is taken, Young Broward Boy is not taken. I have to get something trademarked with that shit. And now I just plan on taking that shit up to the next level, take that shit to heights people would never expect me to be at, and shit, really make that shit a movement. You're
alright. Yeah. Next question is, well, it's in my head. I was gonna ask you. Next question. How did Fuck The Skool Hize start? What's the story behind it?
So 10th grade year, there was this bitch. I'm not gonna say her name, but she basically was just like trying to kick me out of class and shit, and it was over some petty shit. It was over her ID. She like the ID police. Like she ain't got nothing to do with her life.
Oh, you talking about Piper when they when he used to get in trouble if you came late without ID or some shit, or if you can't come to class without ID, they get you out. I got fucked over. Like
but a lot of those teachers ain't really enforce it. She was the main enforcer. She kicked me out and shit with her bitch ass, and it's like, you feel me? It's like I went to IS. I was always on IS anyways. Like the IS teacher literally like had like this one special seat for me, just like there goes your seat. The same seat I sit by all the way in the back. And I don't know. I was just like, man, fuck Skool Hize. And then I just asked them for a paper and a pencil, and I just started writing. I'm just like, hey, feeling like Superman, cause I'll be hot without no reason. I was just vibing because, you feel me? I don't know, it just came naturally. It's like, that's really when especially when I dropped Skool Hize and I see it start to get clout, that's when I really just like, I can really do something with this. So ever since that day, like she kind of blessed me with a good song that helped jumpstart me. So thank you, bitch.
Alright, so next question. We know that xxxtentacion went to Piper High School as well too. You know what I'm saying? And he inspires a lot of people, you know, because he came from that area, you know, he tried rap, you know. Long story short, you know what I'm saying, I'm about to talk a little bit here. You know, xxxtentacion had went to Piper, and he actually tried to come back my freshman year. 2016, 2017, he tried coming. They called him, they said he couldn't come, he had bad influence. Pretty much they was trying to put him as scum, like a street nigga, like a riffraff, you feel me? They was trying to diss him up, right?
Fam, I got X in the building.
And then he tried to come again next year. They rejected him again. And you know, after that, I was like 17, 18. And you know, after that, there was no him coming back. Piper trying to, it was over after that. I'm gonna be real, she already know what happened. RIP to him. So, coming from a school of such a fucking talented artist, like, how does that inspire you? Like, what do you, like, what does that What do you think of that?
Well, it shows
In
that.
this movement now connecting them.
Well, it
together.
shows that anything's possible because we literally like the same type of person. It's like he both like you feel me. He from Lauderdale, I'm from Lauderdale. We go to Piper, he go to Piper. We both rap, so it's like I kind of see myself with him. So he took that shit to a whole different level. Even before the death, people want to say he wasn't that hot until he died, but he was already doing that shit, and he wasn't signed to no major like shit. He wasn't forced in front of people. He had a real fan base. Yeah, R.I.P. him. That's like my favorite rapper.
Alright, so next question. How you feel about, I know the Piper High School scene, you know, I'm the Piper High School too, so how you feel about, in the Piper High School scene, like, how you feel about current rivals? There's a lot of rivals that was probably better doing this shit before, had thousands of Ks on SoundCloud, before you went and during when you went. Like, how do you feel about, like, tell me about that, like, how any envy, jealousy, just things, little aspects of that rivalry between all y'all guys, not just from your viewpoint, but probably from others' viewpoint, if you know. So go into that.
I remember when Skool Hize was blowing up. There's a lot of rappers at Piper, but my shit was blowing up. People been doing that shit. I dropped Skool Hize, and I started like surpassing niggas, and I would like just see them just, you feel me, act like they supporting me, but then go, and I would like see screenshots of them in group chats talking shit. It's like, damn, cuz, what you just in my face asking for a feature or something? And like, we could have had like a good Piper High School track and shit just to unite the school or whatever, but niggas just envy like a bitch. And everybody try to sound like X because he's like the man over there. Like he's what everyone looks up to. So everyone try to sound like him. No one tries to sound like themselves. So I think that's what set me apart because I don't sound like him and shit. So yeah, but
Did you ever hear any like shit talk about like anyone had about others or even yourself behind your back, like during a rap?
Oh yeah, of course. That shit gonna happen though. I ain't tripping. I know, nigga. Shit. If they talk about you doing something good, so cause you got people talking, so I ain't shit. Keep talking, bitch.
Alright. So, so when you was doing before rap, you was into sports, I believe, right?
Yeah.
So when you was at Flanagan, that was the first high school you went to before Piper. So when you was at Flanagan High, what sport were you partaking in the most?
I was playing football and basketball.
And you know, don't toot your horn, just be honest, you know what I'm saying? Like you ain't gotta flex or nothing, being like dead ass serious, like being real, right? Do you feel like you was good at the sports, like you excelled?
I was good.
Past average?
I was good, but I wasn't, I don't know. I feel like
or Alonzo or Mikey Williams type shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Them niggas are niggas that
I know who LaMelo is.
Or Mikey, them niggas going to the league now. Like niggas that been doing shit like in
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
school.
it's like I feel like if I would have kept going, I'd have had a shot. But you know, reality hits is just like, man, there's 8th graders who are 6'8", fucking shooting that bitch like a fucking 35-footer. The fuck? Nah, man.
Fuck 35-footer. Niggas is dunking, niggas 360, and nigga, I went to basketball practice the year before, you know what I'm saying, like 2017, 2018, I went to basketball practice and shit at Piper. Bro, I was playing, this nigga freaking, I said, oop, right? I was guarding nigga up on defense, and Buddy was guarding, he switched last second, so my big man switched on defense, and I'm like, yo, who guarding this nigga? Because the big man was on another big man, he switched off him, so I immediately run. Before I could even run, that nigga, beam, slammed on that hole. And I thought, they're like, ooh, you got dunked on, but I didn't get dunked on, because he dunked too fast before I could even cover him. So I was low-key lucky, but you know what I'm saying? Niggas out there, bro. Like, if you feel like you're really the biggest, baddest nigga out there, bro, go to sports, bro. Go fight, bro. You gonna find niggas of all shapes and sizes, bro. Real shit. Shit is interesting. But you feel like, did you feel like you injury, like why you stopped sports?
It was really injuries, plus it was just...
You had one?
Mm-hmm.
Where?
Shit, it was my knees and shit. I had a lot. It's like that, like, it's those practices and shit. I don't know, it takes a toll on your body. Like, you have to really love that shit. You have to be willing to accept whatever comes with it. That might be running fucking 10 suicides in the flame
That
of hot
might be
sun.
being in a cast, like in a cast and shit like that, though. Like a wheelchair sometimes.
And it's like, I don't know. I kind of lost love for the sport. Plus, being at Piper, fucking coaches for basketball.
Like Coach K with the dreads. Coach K, oh my God, I had my stories with Coach. You can share your story with Coach K first.
He just had us run our ass off. Like, we ain't even play no basketball. He was better off just being a track fucking coach.
He was a track coach too?
No, he should be.
He should be.
He just had us run.
Oh yeah, run back and forth.
We literally never picked up a basketball for tryout. How you trying out for basketball? You didn't even give us a basketball.
Actually, he's fried, but I actually kind of understand the point behind it.
Fuck him.
But that's how you feel about it. What about Coach Gray? I mean, not Coach Gray. Coach. It was another coach.
And fuck
dark-skinned
everybody.
nigga.
Fuck everybody.
But it was so yeah. All right. So for me, all right. So Coach K, I think all right. When I went to practice, Coach K used to tell niggas like, I'm finna get y'all right. I'm finna get you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get y'all to the league. And I'm here thinking, I'm just trying to have fun, play competitive. I just love the sport, passion. I just want to be on a team. You feel me? But